EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now Penix to the air right away. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Raiders defense.
And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Penix. Into the hands of London. He's to the 15. And finally down at the 9-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 70. And the Falcons are on the board first here in Vegas.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80s.
Throwing now is Allen. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Raiders at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Allen. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
This defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
That is intercepted at the goal line. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Throw left side, there's London. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And looking to throw, Penix. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Robinson up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw, Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's caught. Jack Bech with it.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To throw, it's Allen. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
James Pierce
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Here's Allen to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
Bijan Robinson with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Over the middle, complete. That's Bowers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To the air, Allen. And quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On play action, Allen. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll throw with Penix. That's complete to Mooney. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Fights through it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Penix. That's complete. It's Bell. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
On the out route, he's got Thornton.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Now Allen. Pass to the left side, pulled in by Dash. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ray. Dragon 60.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the left side. Pass caught by Thornton.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
A gain of 9.
And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter.
Allen to throw once more. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight.
On play action, Allen. He'll drop this underneath for Genty.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. Allen. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
And again, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Raiders 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Short throw caught by Bowers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Yards on the play.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First down. First and 10.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 65 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down.
Now that's how you start to get back into good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Allen going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Here's Penix. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
With touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Penix working out of the gun here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
16 yards.
16 yards right off the bat for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 strike, 70 reps, Buffalo 18.
Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. There he goes again. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson
with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Koo, up and good.
14.
And a lead now up to 14.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And no, the ball's incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
The score, Falcons 28, Raiders 20.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 4. It's now second down.
Now they'll audible to something else. Second and 6. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41.
Their own 41-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Second down and 8. And looking to throw, Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's second and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
A give left side to Robinson. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
It's a gain of 20. And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 19 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw.
Open man down the field. It's Bowers.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35.
34 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
And they'll try and preserve that lone timeout as he comes up and clocks it here on the spike.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Jab 60. Jab 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take off.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mustang 19. Check. 18.
They'll look to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Let's go. Motion. 19. Tiger.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Ready? Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready?
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Ready? Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go street. My man. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Allen. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
To throw is Allen. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Falcons 28, Raiders 26.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every